Ancient Egypt, a timeless civilization whose grandeur echoes through the ages. You've surely heard the legendary stories of the pharaohs and the Egyptian people. But in this video, you won't just revisit what you already know, you'll uncover details that will surprise you, fascinate you, and reveal many hidden secrets buried in the depths of history. The Egyptian pyramids are undoubtedly among the strangest and most awe-inspiring structures in the world. These ancient masterpieces, which have defied time and nature for thousands of years, still stand before us in all their majesty. As you can imagine, countless people have tried for centuries to uncover the mysteries behind these massive structures, and among them was one of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla. Although Tesla left this world without receiving the recognition he deserved, he succeeded in revealing some terrifying truths about the pyramids. In recent years, he has become a renewed focus of attention, and the foundations of his ideas paved the way for the invention of smartphones, wireless internet, alternating current, and many other technologies we use today. Alongside his wild innovations, Tesla claimed to have been involved in several top-secret projects, including those related to the Egyptian pyramids. His journey to unlocking the secrets of the pyramids began when he was 20 years old, and even then he decided to make this pursuit the greatest mission of his life. The Egyptian pyramids, made up of about 2.5 million stone blocks and weighing around 6 million tons, are mysterious and magnificent structures that attract visitors from all over the world. It's no secret that these pyramids are filled with unresolved mysteries. Some of these mysteries, especially the pyramids' supposed ability to generate power, inspired Nikola Tesla's groundbreaking ideas and inventions. Many people once believed that the pyramids were tombs built for Egyptian pharaohs. However, the fact that not a single mummy was found inside them and that all mummies were instead buried in the Valley of the Kings was astonishing. Additionally, the pyramids contain no native Egyptian inscriptions or artwork at all. These facts raised a long-standing question that no one could answer. Why would so many resources be spent to build such massive structures if they served no clear purpose? Now that we know they were neither tombs for the Egyptian pharaohs nor monuments built in honor of certain gods, we can return to Tesla. Nikola Tesla read many books about ancient structures and discovered that the pyramids contained an incredible amount of energy at a time when electricity was barely understood. Tesla began to consider the possibility that some advanced technologies might be hidden inside the pyramids. He eventually became convinced that the pyramids drew their power from electromagnetism. According to him, the pyramids were built with a kind of crystal energy, and the chambers inside them might have been used to manipulate electromagnetic fields. He also supported the theory that the stones and materials used in building this massive structure had the ability to store energy obtained from the sun and the moon. For this reason, he proposed that the pyramid might have been designed to generate an energy field capable of supplying electricity to cities. In 1905, Tesla submitted a patent in the United States called "The Art of Transmitting Electrical Energy Through the Natural Medium." The patent outlined designs for a worldwide generator that drew electrical energy by touching the ionosphere. Tesla saw the Earth as a gigantic electric generator with infinite energy spinning around its two magnetic poles. Later on, he named this triangular design Tesla's electromagnetic pyramid. Moreover, he believed that the energy source was not the shape of the pyramids, but their location. For this reason, he decided to build what became known as the Wardenclyffe Tower, or the Tesla Tower. He chose Colorado Springs today, known as the Tesla Experimental Station, by examining the pyramids, their positions, and the elliptical orbit of the planet around the equator. The construction of the tower was based on his theories about how the Earth could transmit signals. According to Tesla, his prototype would be able to send and receive unlimited data and energy over distances as far as Paris. Unfortunately, Tesla's discovery and device faded into obscurity after his death in 1943. However, his work survived to the present day. Scholars and researchers examined his theories about the power of the pyramids, and their ideas helped uncover many mysteries surrounding these structures. What Tesla tried to explain to us about the pyramids may seem a little complex. Perhaps he wanted us to understand the power of something much older than we imagined. To clarify things a little further, we can look at Tesla's idea about numbers. According to Tesla, the numbers 3, 6, and 9 formed a great key to the universe, and therefore held great importance for all of us. Tesla argued that many patterns in the universe, galaxies, star formations, evolution, and almost all systems naturally emerged through this numerical language. Some believe that his obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9 influenced his preference for pyramid shapes and certain fundamental mathematical laws. Tesla believed these numbers were the primary figures of the universal mathematical language, and this is why he never did anything that was not the number 3 or a multiple of it. For example, before entering a building, he would walk around it 3 times. He stayed in hotels where the floor and room numbers were divisible by 3. He lived in room 3327 on the 33rd floor of the New Yorker Hotel. Mathematically, 3 plus 3 equals 6 and 2 plus 7 equals 9, so the hotel was suitable for him. He slept about 3 hours each night, polished his cutlery with 18 napkins before using them, and made decisions in groups of 3. Whatever calculations he made about things around him, he ensured the results were divisible by 3. These results formed the basis of his choices and decisions. So what was Tesla trying to tell us with his obsession with 3, 6, and 9? We know that mathematics is a universal language, and its laws concern everyone on Earth. Tesla believed that understanding this universal language could help us grasp the power of the pyramid and its significance for our planet. His theories allowed us to look beyond the physical shape of the pyramid and examine its spiritual and energetic qualities. For example, in vortex mathematics, 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 16 plus 16 equals 32. 32 plus 32 equals 64. You may have noticed that the number patterns revolve only around 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5. While these numbers repeat within themselves, 3, 6, and 9 do not follow this pattern. Ancient people who noticed these natural patterns adapted them into their structures. Could we say that Nikola Tesla, by referencing the Great Pyramids, was trying to tell us some truths? Let's dive deeper and learn why. The size of the pyramid is aligned with cardinal directions with a precision achievable only with modern engineering. The Great Pyramid weighs 6 million tons and consists of 2.5 million stone blocks. It is 146 meters tall and covers over 53,000 square meters. Aligning this structure perfectly to true north is nearly impossible. The reason is that the base of the pyramid is aligned within 3/4 of an inch of perfection. The edges are over 230 meters long, and each differs by no more than 5 centimeters. Interestingly, the pyramids do not have 4 flat sides. Each face is slightly concave. This can only be seen directly from above or during the equinoxes when the pyramid casts a specific shadow. Whoever built the pyramids had a very good understanding of the Earth's size. If you multiply the pyramid's 146-meter height by 43,200, you will get a number remarkably close to Earth's polar radius with 99% accuracy. Likewise, if you multiply the 921-meter base perimeter by 43,200, you get a value close to Earth's equatorial circumference. Although the Great Pyramid is aligned with the cardinal directions, a 5% margin of error is observed. Given that the builders lived in what is considered the Dark Ages, this margin is almost insignificant. This brings up a new question. How did ancient people know so much about the size of the planet? Though mysterious, it is known that ancient people attached great importance to the equinoxes, the time when day and night are equal. During an equinox, the length of day and night is 43,200 seconds. Many skeptics see the relationship between the equinox and Earth's size as mere coincidence. However, engineer Glenn Dash believed that the Egyptians could not have used the North Star to align the pyramids and instead used the autumn equinox to achieve perfect alignment. Earlier, the use of equinox measurements as a possible alignment method was dismissed due to the belief that alignment required greater precision. decided to conduct an experiment and found that among various methods, the autumn equinox could indeed have been used. But what did all this mean? How could the pyramids function as an energy source? The pyramids were built with limestone and other materials transported from distant regions. Each stone was placed so tightly that it was impossible to find space between them. For example, the stones at the top were cut from a quarry nearly 800 kilometers away. The exterior of the Great Pyramid was made from white Tura limestone, a material that does not contain magnesium and thus acts as an electrical insulator. The interior chambers, however, were made from materials that conduct electricity, enabling the control of energy oscillation inside the pyramid. The blocks used inside contain small amounts of crystals and metals, allowing maximum energy transmission. Tesla's tower operated on the same principle. Let's go back to basics. Several elements allow wireless power to work: the sun, underground water beneath the tower or pyramid, and the height of the structure to allow energy propagation. The tops of the pyramids were made of gold, an excellent conductor of electricity, and at the center was granite, functioning as an energy receiver and transmitter. Together, these elements created wireless energy. In 2018, scientists decided to investigate how the pyramid might focus energy. The team used radio waves at different frequencies to determine whether the pyramid responded to certain electromagnetic waves. They discovered that the pyramid concentrated electromagnetic energy in its inner chambers and beneath its base. According to scientists, radio waves between 200 and 600 meters in length could cause resonance. The closer the waves were to 200 meters, the greater the effect. This takes us back to Tesla and the question of the energy source. The Wardenclyffe Tower was built on a column that discharged negative ions from the top. The tower had copper and iron rods extending into the water. Tesla believed it would draw energy from the ionosphere and transmit it through the Earth in vibrations that receiving stations could read. The same was true for the Great Pyramid. The pyramid was built on top of an ancient underground water channel, a natural aquifer. Recently, copper pipes and iron rods were discovered there. The Nile River, which flows very close to the pyramids, created an electric current beneath them. The electricity would then pass through the granite stones inside the pyramid and move upward toward the capstone at the top. This phenomenon is known as piezoelectricity, electricity generated from natural physical movements, such as walking or water flowing through a channel. Water would flow into the lower chambers and then exit, creating a pressure that caused the pyramid to vibrate. The vibration would reach the king's chamber at a specific frequency. In essence, the chamber was made of materials that vibrated with Earth's energies and converted them into electromagnetic energy. Tesla's wireless power distribution system used Earth's vibrations just like the pyramid. The energy produced by his tower would have been limitless and clean. Unfortunately, the tower was destroyed. Evidence was also found that the Great Pyramid had been burned from the inside. Hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid residues were found in the south, while zinc chloride and ammonium chloride were discovered in the north. These chemicals could produce hydrogen even without being mixed, but combining ammonium chloride with sulfuric acid would create an explosion. Given the pyramid's structure, the explosion was likely controlled. Burn marks were discovered in 2001 at the base. Granite slabs on the southeast ceiling of the king's chamber had cracked. Egyptologists claimed the cracks were due to an earthquake, but the damage appeared only in areas where a highly compressed hydrogen flow would have occurred. The chamber's walls also seemed separated from the floor and pushed outward. Similar damage occurred in the steps, passageways, and other interior areas, signs pointing to an explosion. At first, this explosion was thought to have been caused by an earthquake. However, engineer Christopher Dunn rejected this idea, suggesting that a catastrophic failure may have occurred as the pyramid operated as a power plant. Yet the ancient Egyptians were known for keeping excellent records, and no record of such a disaster exists. Dunn argued that the event occurred thousands of years earlier, but this theory has yet to be confirmed. In conclusion, Tesla may have been right. These monumental structures reveal evidence of electromagnetic energy. Let's see what we'll learn about ourselves in the next video. Until then, take very good care of yourselves. And as always, I'm glad you're here. Much love.